Greetings to you all from the Lutheran World Federation. As a communion of churches, the LWF is committed to both gender justice and climate justice and has been for decades. We welcome the theme of this year's CSW, which brings the two issues together and puts them in focus. For us, climate and gender justice affirm the human rights and God-given dignity of every person and the integrity of creation. As we all know, the climate emergency is a reality and addressing it cannot be postponed. People living in poverty and marginalized communities suffer the worst impact of climate change. Furthermore, the climate crisis disproportionately affects women and girls. They are at the front lines of climate catastrophes, and 8 out of every 10 people who are displaced by climate change are women. In many countries, women and girls lack access to resources and do not have the opportunities to influence climate change policies or participate in related decision-making. Climate change also has a multiplier effect on gender-based discrimination and violence. It leads to increased violence against women and girls, especially in contexts where they have limited access to education, information and alert systems. Women's experiences, extensive knowledge and expertise in climate action, such as adaptation strategies, make them effective leaders and agents of change. We in the LWF also see climate change as an intergenerational issue. The climate crisis has a disproportionate effect on youth and their future prospects. Yet they are often left out of discussions to find sustainable and equitable climate solutions. In this 66th session of the CSW, we urge the international community to ensure that knowledge, experiences, differentiated needs and capacities of women, girls and youth are incorporated into the creation, design and execution of programs to address climate change. To allocate adequate financial resources for climate change action, including those implemented by faith actors who are at the forefront of supporting millions of people affected by climate change around the world. And finally, to ensure the full implementation of the Beijing Declaration and Platform for Action and the Paris Agreement, including all the key gender dimensions and perspectives. Thank you for your attention.